Hello everyone, this is your professor once again, Danny Araneta Cabulay, and we are going to tackle recruitment techniques here in video number 2 for week number 6. So let's talk about television advertisement. Well, television advertisement is a technique that is actually a good promotion for the company. Siyempre, kapag nakikita natin yung logo, yung company name sa television, it rings a bell, no? So, nagiging popular yung company na nag-a-advertise ng kanilang job openings. And it could reach a wide audience because many people watch television. But of course, now there's only one major television network that's existing, GMA. They lost their rival ABS-CBN because they did not have a franchise. So medyo nabawasan yung nanonood ng TV, especially yung mga loyal sa ABS-CBN. However, this can be very expensive because airtime ranges from 50,000 to as high as 250,000 per 30-second advertisement. Imaginein mo yung ganun ka-ikse, 30 seconds no, na advertisement. They would charge already something like 250,000 pesos. Ganun kamahal mag-advertise sa television. So the question is it worth it? Siguro kung marami kang nire-recruit, pwede na siguro. At saka mahirap maghanap ng hinahanap mo. For example, naghahanap ka ng mga artista, naghahanap ka ng mga models, naghahanap ka ng mga high-caliber technicians for a media network, pwede siguro yon. Pero kung halimbawa naghahanap ka ng mga teachers for a university, it might be very expensive to advertise on television. Primetime airing is usually more expensive. Pag sinabi nating primetime, yan po yung alas 6 ng gabi hanggang alas 10 ng gabi. So, medyo mahal po yan. Kasi maraming nanonood ng TV during that time. Medyo mahal din ang rates kapag yung mga sikat na network ang nag-a-advertise. The rates of GMA and ABS-CBN are far more expensive than, let's say, TV5 or PTB4. Okay? Limited lang ang applicants na pwede nating ma-generate using this kind of technique. Okay? Kasi yung iba, they might ignore the TV ad. Okay? This is good for high-profile and very technical positions. Network stations can be very bureaucratic also. Meron din silang mga rules bago ka makapag-advertise. Tapos kailangan magde-deposit ka na, magda-down payment ka na. Now, let's talk about radio ads or plugs, radio plugs, plugging. No? This technique is relatively cheaper than television advertisement. It also gives the company good exposure. However, this may generate very limited number of applicants. And it also entails cost. May bayad din siya. Radio stations also have their bureaucracies, just like TV stations. Then let's talk about email blast. This technique is easy to execute. Madali lang siya. No? Mag-i-email ka lang sa mga kakilala mo, tapos ibigay mo sa kanila yung details ng nire-recruit mo. So the job specification, okay? Or maybe an electronic poster. It has absolutely no cost at all. Free, okay? It can generate a fast turnout within 72 hours or 3 days. Meron na mga magre-respond usually. Okay, mag-i-inquire, magsasubmit ng biodata. Yan, papasok na yan dun sa iyong inbox. So, lagi mong aabangan everyday kung mayroong pumapasok na mga application sa iyong email address, sa iyong inbox, okay? Due to its target and limited reach, no, it could generate a limited response or volume of applicants. Now, let's talk about word of mouth or referrals. So ito po yung, bulong brigade na tinatawag. So tayo po ay nag-advertise, sinasabihan natin yung mga kaibigan natin na meron kayong ganyang opening. So sila naman, pwede nilang ikalat yon sa kanilang network, sa kanilang mga kaibigan. This technique relies heavily on the network or contacts of the employer or recruiter. Kaya yung mga HR department, yung mga empleyado doon, dapat marami silang contact, no? Para magamit talaga nila itong word of mouth or referrals. Referees, yung mga nagre-refer, can vouch for the applicant's character and capabilities. It entails 0 cost. Okay? It could potentially generate limited applicants also kasi kung sino lang yung kakilala, yun lang yung nai-invite nila mag-apply. Pwede ring mangyari na magkaroon ng palakasan. Kasi syempre, may mga backer na sila, mga padrino. So that is the negative aspect of word of mouth. Nagkakaroon ng political color, okay, or palakasan. It could be a slow response and may not work on urgent hiring. Pag urgent yung requirement mo, baka mahirap gamitin itong word of mouth kasi medyo mabagal siya, okay? To generate the kind of response that you like. Now, meron din tayong tinatawag na association announcements. Yung tipong mag-a-advertise ang HR department sa mga asosasyon like the Human Resource Association of the Philippines or the Association of Human Resource Managers of the Philippines or Personnel Management Association of the Philippines and so on and so forth. Okay? So maraming mga asosasyon na mga HR managers all over the country. Meron pang iba na specialized according to industry. So, ibibigay natin yung ating poster or advertisement sa kanila tapos ilalagay nila yun sa kanilang website. Okay? Then maraming makakabasa. Okay? It does not entail cost. So, this is like pakisuyo sa mga friends. Okay? The HR managers sends an announcement to different associations yung kanilang job openings. Okay? And they will post it in their websites or social media accounts for a wider reach. This could generate slow and limited response. Medyo mabagal din siya kasi it takes time. Okay? Baka mamaya ipopost nila after 1 week, after 2 weeks, so mag-aantay ka talaga. Okay? Kaya maganda meron tayong enough lead time. Okay? So, kung minsan meron ditong limited response or unwanted lobbying, nagkakaroon din ng palakasan, and many unqualified applicants. Marami dyan because meron silang backer, dadagsain kayo ng mga aplikante na hindi naman qualified. Okay? So, yun po ang danger nitong ganitong klaseng technique, yung association announcements. Then, we have bulletin boards and posters. Okay? This is one of the traditional techniques, yung nagpapaskil ka ng mga posters sa bulletin board ng mga supermarkets, ng mga transportation terminals, sa mga eskwelahan, government offices, etc. etc. para makita ng general public, okay? O yung target audience mo. So, usually mga traditional na HR officers ang gumagawa nito, yung mga medyo may edad na mga, kagaya ko, age bracket, mga 40 and above, okay? Ayan. So, it generates limited applicants also. Okay? Slow, and the posters pwedeng mabandalize, pupunitin, sisirain, o susulatan ng mga walang magawa sa buhay. So, yun po ang disadvantage ng bulletin boards and posters. Okay? And then we have what you call walk-ins and also called open house. Ibig sabihin, the applicants will just go to the building, to the offices of the HR, and then they submit their biodata. That is a technique kung open ang company sa ganon. Pero kung minsan, pag hindi sila open sa ganon, the guards will say, iwan nyo na lang po ang biodata ninyo sa guard. Okay? So, ganon po. Iniipon siya ng gwardiya, tapos binibigay sa HR manager. Okay, this technique encourages applicants to come and visit the premises of the company, submit their CV in person, get scheduled for an interview and pre-employment test, fill out the application form, and seek the list of pre-employment requirements. Okay? Sometimes, walk-in applicants get interviewed on the spot, on the same day. This is a very passive technique. Paano pag walang dumating? Diba? Nag-aantay tayo ng wala. Okay? So this is very passive. And this can generate a limited volume of applicants and very slow response. Okay? And the last technique I will share with you is what you call placement bureaus. Okay? This refers to the employer seeking the help of a third party to help recruit applicants for the vacant position. So dito po, meron tayong dalawang klase ng placement bureaus. Una, tatawagin nating headhunters, yung isang grupo. Pag sinabing headhunters, ang mga nire-recruit nila ay mga managers at senior level executives. Okay? Then, meron tayong tinatawag naman na placement agencies. Narinig niyo na ba yung term na placement agency? Yan po mga yan naman, ang nire-recruit nila o hinahanap nila, mga rank and file or supervisor level. Okay, so medyo the lower ranking employees para sa placement agencies yon. Yung mga high profile positions, ang naghahanap naman po niyan, mga headhunters or executive search companies. This technique can be expensive if you go to placement bureaus kasi babayaran mo sila. Halimbawa, naghahanap ka ng Vice President for Finance. So let's say ang sweldo ng Vice President for Finance ay 150,000 pesos. Magkano ang komisyon or referral fee nitong mga placement bureaus na to? Kung minsan, nag-charge sila ng 1-month salary. Kaya kung yung 1-month salary ng isang Vice President ay 150,000 pesos, 150,000 pesos ang magiging referral fee. Yan ang ibabayad mo dun sa placement agency or dun sa headhunter na tumulong sa'yo. Kung minsan naman meron silang ibang formula, 20% or 15% of the employee's annual gross basic pay. So, kukumputin mo yon. So, kung ba, 150,000 times 13 months. Bakit 13 months? Kasi meron tayong 13-month pay. Okay? Times 13 months multiplied by 15%. Kasi 15% yung kanilang commission or referral fee. Ba, maganda palang pagkakitaan nito, no? Kasi laway lang ang puhunan. Okay? So, I'll show you an example of how it is computed, no? Case study. Placement agency fee, ang title ng case study natin. Raul Wilson asked the help from Universal Headhunters Incorporated or UHI to recruit a plant manager for his ice cream factory in Bulacan. The monthly salary of a plant manager is 120,000 pesos. If the referral fee is 1 month's salary, how much must Raul pay UHI? That's the first question. Now, the second question is, if the referral fee is 15% of annual basic gross pay, that is 120,000 multiplied by 13 months multiplied by 15%. Okay? By 15%, magkano ang ibabayad ni Raul sa UHI? Okay? So, please compute and give me the answer. Give me the answer at the end of the session. Okay? So please answer these two questions in the comment section below. Okay? Bye. See you in the video number 3 of week 6.